Hello guys, it's Uche Alex here again, and welcome to this course where we'll be looking at developing eyes for good designs. As a graphic designer, the quality of designs that you are exposed to matters a lot because we draw inspiration from the things we see before creating with our hands. Therefore, if you are exposed to good designs, you'll be inspired by them, you end up creating good or amazing designs. But if you are exposed to bad designs, or what you keep feeding your eyes is bad designs, you end up reproducing horrible designs. You end up having bad inspiration, horrible design inspirations, which will end up being translated in your hands while designing. So you end up being a horrible designer. So the big question now is, how do you even tell if a design is good or bad? There are a lot of designers out there that make horrible designs, and in their eyes, this design is good, this design is top notch. But when other good or experienced designers see it, they'll just be like, what is this rubbish? Like when they give it to their client even start complaining. In fact, in my journey as a graphic designer, I've been given a lot of jobs to redesign or recreate a design that have been done for clients. And clients send these jobs to me to redesign because of the rubbish or because of the level of quality that the other designer gave them. They were not satisfied with it and they sent them back to me to redesign. Now, the designer that made that design probably was pleased with what he or she made. He was satisfied with it before sending it to the client. But the client wasn't satisfied with it, or everyone who saw it wasn't satisfied with it. And most of them, even when I see them, I'll be like, wow, somebody actually designed this. This is not me trying to make another designer look bad. I'm making myself look perfect. No. I'm talking to you as a designer here and trying to make you understand and see the importance of developing eyes for good designs. Because when you have eyes for good designs, then you can be inspired by these good designs. Then you can make good designs when you are creating something for your client. So how do you then know a good design? It's simple. All throughout this beginner course, we have been going through so many design theories, from design principles to graphic design elements and the color theories, color harmonies, and so forth and so on. And I believe at this point you must have had good understanding about all these theories. With your good understanding of these theories, you can judge between a good and a bad design. So as I've always told you, good designs solve the problem of bad communication or poor communication. So a good design solves communication problem. Then when we are talking about design principles, we mentioned hierarchy. A good design have information hierarchy. A good design has good contrast. I'm talking about good use of colors here. Then a good design have good color harmonies. Still on the good use of colors. So a good design tells a story. I've told you that before in the previous videos. Through your knowledge of these design principles or design theories that I've taught you in throughout this beginner level, you can be able to judge between good or bad design whenever you see one or whenever you're making a design for your client. Having eyes for good design is important to being a successful designer. And one of the beautiful things about developing eyes for good designs is the fact that it can be developed. You don't have to be born with it. It can be developed. The more you are exposed to good design, the more you are acquainted with good designs, the more you can make good design. All right, let me take that again. The more you are acquainted with good designs, the more you can make good designs. So when you feed your eyes with good designs, you will always make or easily make good designs when you're actually designing a project. And where do you see these good designs that you can use to develop your eyes? It is by going to the platforms that have world-class designs made by world-class designers or amazing designers. Number one. Number two, by making friends with good designers or designers that make good designs, right? So the more you are friends with them and the more you keep seeing the kind of designs they make, it's easier for you to make good designs as well. The kind of designers you follow on, number three, the kind of designers you follow on social media also matters. If you follow designers that make good designs, designers that feed you with good designs, you always be inspired to make good or even better designs as well. I've told you before now, there are amazing platforms you can get access to good designs. Such platform as Pinterest. Let's check Pinterest out. Check Pinterest, Behance, and Dribbble. These are the major platforms where you can have access to good designs, because on these platforms, amazing designers from all over the world share their designs to inspire people. So on Pinterest, you can have access to a lot of good designs. Now, it doesn't mean there are no bad designs on these platforms. All right, there are good and bad designs, but then with your knowledge of or with your understanding of the design theory, you can judge or filter out the bad designs and focus on the good ones. So while on this platform, you can actually get to know designers that make amazing designs. Then you quickly follow them, follow the work they do, so that whenever you come on to Dribbble, you can always see their work on your feed. By feed, I mean once you just type in pinterest.com, the designs that appear there without you searching for any specific ones. So the kind of the kind of people you follow, or the kind of designs you always search for, are the kind of designs you see on your feed once you visit pinterest.com. So you can check out Dribbble as well. Dribb, that is BBBLE.com. Here on Dribbble, you can see cool designs made by amazing designers. Then let's try Behance. Behance.net. One of the things I love about the design industry is the fact that learning never ends, because I'm the kind of person that loves learning always, learning new things all the time. Learning never ends. So whenever you go on such platforms as this, you get exposed to amazing designs. You get to see designs where other designers apply some design principles that you already know in different ways that you have never imagined, and that unlocks your creativity to a new level. So personally, I make it a point of duty every single day to visit these platforms, even when I'm designing or when I'm not designing, when I'm rushing to somewhere, when I'm in a rush to somewhere, in a bus or in a bus or in a taxi, I pull out my phone, quickly go to the platform, check out a new design, and just see how it's made. Before I know it, I arrive to where I'm going to. So I do this all the time. Even no matter how busy I am, I always find time. Even when I go to ease myself, I can get into the restroom or the toilet, I can pull out my phone, then visit any of these platforms. No matter how busy I am, I always take time every single day to check out so many works by people that inspire me, or designers who are using design elements in new ways or in ways different from how I use them. So, no matter what you do as a graphic designer, ensure that you train your eyes to be able to identify or know good designs. Ensure you develop your eyes for good design, because your success as a designer hugely depends on it. You cannot make the good designs when you don't know the difference between a good and bad design. You cannot make a good design when you cannot identify a good design. You cannot make a good design when you are not used to a good design. So, developing your eyes for good designs is super important as a graphic designer. There are other platforms out there, but these are the three most popular ones that graphic designers use. So, visit these platforms often and don't stop feeding your eyes with good designs that will stretch your creativity to new boundaries. Every single day, make sure you visit these platforms. Every single day. Be careful of the kind of people you follow on social media platforms, the kind of designers you follow, and the kind of designs they feed your eyes. Be careful of the kind of designs you allow your eyes to feed on. Because when your eyes keep seeing rubbish design, it will send that rubbish design to your brain will send it to your fingers, and whenever you want to design something, those rubbish design will come out from your hands and you make something rubbish as well. So that's that for this video.